Alright, we're on now. Here we go. St. Chalk News Reports are back on another stream actually. Last stream we did was actually the game number 5, Tampa and the Montreal Canadiens. Of course, Tampa winning that 1-0. Of course, winning 5, winning the Stanley Cup. But guess what we have now? We have the expansion draft coming on here tonight at 8 o'clock. In a couple minutes we'll start. And we have a great game. Here we go. So let's get into some, of course, the picks were already revealed, some of them. Most of them, I should say, were already revealed, and we'll see how things turn out here. So, of course, you don't see all 30 teams on here, because 31, with Vegas wouldn't be picking, so they won't be on it. Of course, Seattle, their own team, they won't be on it. But 21 teams I have here, and then just to show you what I have, so you don't think like, why is only you know, why is only 21 on that page you have? Well, here's the rest of them. This is the rest of the 9 that we have here. So, yeah. So let's go back to what I had. Because we're going to start off with the first 21 we have here. So, we have a great a great expansion draft tonight. And we'll see what happens, how things work out. Some of them will, of course, most of them were actually released out already, but this is going to be a good draft. Of course, some of them, like Carey Price, he will not be drafted by the Montreal Canadiens. That is not going to happen. Also, Tarasenko won't be picked. We know guys like that. Bigger name guys not picked. Guys with bigger cap hits like Voracek, JVR won't be picked. So they're gonna have tons of cap. And they could really use this to their advantage, getting picks, prospects, and some of this could happen tonight. They really show what happens. We're just waiting here for the startup. Alright. So this will be interesting who they pick. Um yeah, actually we do know who they picked, basically, but the trades, prospects, what's what teams have done with players. I don't know how the trades will go. Last time teams were very protective of the players. This time they're kind of just like whatever, because they don't want to lose the future. You think of what the Golden Knights had. Um, the Ducks giving up Shea Theodore so they can keep guys like Andrew Cogliano, guys like that, and that didn't really work out for them because they lost a really good defenseman, right? And Shea Theodore, players like that. So we'll see what happens. And we have a really good game I keep saying game because I'm so used to saying that. Really good draft we have tonight for sure. All right. Trying to find the expansion draft deal. Here we go. Hope I can watch. Alright, there we go. Alright, things are getting started now. Just Gary Bettman's giving a speech right now before the expansion draft starts here. Alright. Alright, they're gonna start announcing the names now. Any minute. Here we go. Alright, here we go. So, let's find how this team turns out to be like. Alright, here we go. So you have to pick one player from all of the 30 teams except Vegas. Must select 14 forwards, 9 defensemen, and 3 goalies. That's what we have. Alright. Alright. They're just talking right now, just introduction about the different players who are available. Some of them are not going to be picked. Price, we know that. They said Tarasenko, Giordano. We know Tarasenko's not going to get picked. But we know that Giordano's going to be picked. So, we'll see how this goes. Alright, Ron Francis is here as the GM of the Kraken. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if that's a fake list. But I think it was actually confirmed by a lot of insiders, so like Price, they said that he's not going to the Kraken. That'd be funny if it was off. Be like, whoa. But definitely trades are definitely gonna be surprising. I'm sure we're gonna see a couple trades tonight. It does feel like we'll see some trades. Not maybe a ton, maybe not just a few, maybe I don't know. It'd be nice to see 4 trades. Maybe around there. Would be nice. We'll see. Here we go for the draft. Starting off with Boston, Jeremy Lauzon is part of. Jeremy Lauzon is a actually Seattle Kraken now. The first one, Jeremy Lauzon, defenseman. There's some big trades. I don't see some big trades, some minor trades. But Jeremy Lauzon, he's a defenseman, and Boston gave him up for it. He's 24, 6'1", 204 pounds, 3 seasons in NHL, and he's a solid defenseman. Buffalo, yes. Let's see. Yeah, we'll look at the leak list and we'll look at the official list too, for sure. Here we go. So we'll see what Buffalo's going to do. It's gonna be a very interesting one, for sure. Let's see what they put. It'll be here comes. Here we go. Will Borgen will be Sabres. The Sabres pick for the Seattle Kraken. Will Borgen, a defenseman. Let me put the defense position. Here we go. Will Borgen is going to be the another pick, another defenseman here. He's 24, another 24-year-old, 6'3", 205 pounds. This could be an interesting one for sure. Absolutely interesting one. All right, next one. All right, Detroit is next. Here we go. They got an octopus out there for Detroit. Very funny. Dennis Czelowski is going to be the pick for the Detroit Red Wings. He's a great puck-moving defenseman. Um, Pretty solid. Another defenseman we're talking about. Really good, solid puck-moving guy. Played more in the AHL than NHL. Really started to look good, and then he kind of stepped back, went to the AHL, getting, kind of just experience. But now he's part of the Seattle Kraken. 23, 6'2", 179 pounds. 197 pounds, and he's a great puck-moving defenseman. So that might be someone you want for sure. Yep, I'm a Habs fan over here too. Here we go. Alright, I think that's a commercial break. So we have 3 already done. Jamie Lauzon, a defenseman. Dylan Czelowski, a defenseman. And Will Borgen is another one who's a defenseman. Very interesting so far. Jamie Lauzon is the better out of first deal, out of the 3 we have here. Will Borgen is interesting. Could really step up as a good, solid Seattle Kraken. And Dylan Czelowski, he might have to play a little in the AHL, but I think he's ready for the NHL. Give him the chance, give him the play, and I think he'll do really solid, for sure. So, Lauzon, Borgen, and Czelowski's all 3 picks we have so far. Stick with us here. I'm going to keep going through all the other picks. We're just in a commercial break. So those are 3. All 3 are defensemen so far. I guess Ron Francis couldn't get to Steve Yzerman today as much. He wouldn't answer the phone literally for a while, so it was probably like, oh yeah, I'll just give you dinner. Czelowski, you want him? Yeah, here you go. Right, goodbye. I guess he wouldn't answer the phone much. I guess he was busy or something, so. It was interesting because some thought Troy Stecher would be that pick, but I thought Dylan Czelowski would be a great pick. Or they had, Dylan Czelowski would be my pick. Or even, again, Stechnikov was out there too to think about, but it's going to be Dylan Czelowski. So also, just to let you know out here, we know this already, Jamie Alexiak and Adam Lauzon have signed deals. $4 million, 4 years for Adam Lauzon, and Jamie Alexiak, $4.6 million for 5 years. Is it 4 or 5 years? I don't know. I think it's 5 years. So that's what we have so far. 14 people here already. Look at that. But we have a great draft here. And stick with us here. Keep going. 16 now. So we'll see what happens. Who will be next? We're in a commercial break. They only did 3 right now. I'm like, I wish they did more than just 3 and then a commercial break. But we'll see what we have here. Stick up with us here. And we're going to find out what the next pick is going to be. They're doing everything from the Atlantic. So it could be Montreal next. It could be Ottawa. It could be, the Panthers. So, that's what we have so far. Or it could be the Maple Leafs. You've been a Habs fan for a while. Wow. 1978, at least you've seen some couple Stanley Cups. Or one. No, two. You've seen, no, only one, 1993. But at least you saw one. And you saw Stanley Cup final this year, too. Absolutely. Here we go. For the next pick we have... Let's see if we get any trades. Let's find out here. But let's start off. Make sure you like and subscribe. Be much appreciated. Let's keep going here with the next pick. Alright, we're going to do Florida. Okay, here we go. Panthers. Chris Streeter is going to be the pick. No brainer there. It's going to be Chris Streeter, your goalie. Your goalie will be it. Yes, the goalie. No brainer. He has become the new Seattle Kraken. He's on the stage now. You have Chris Streeter. He's going to be one of your goalies. Oh, Chris Streeter has one of the jerseys. It's a nice jersey. Alright, Chris Streeter, he's 27, 6'4", 208 pounds, played 5 seasons, but really last year was really a great season for him. Even the year before, really started to see some good stuff. So, we'll see how things go here. Chris Streeter will be a solid goalie for them for sure. See how he does next year. Almost as long as you, I'll say. 79, I was 5. Haha. Funny. It says Cal Fleury's officially a Kraken, by the way, so we'll get into that. Oh, Montreal is next. I just kind of gave it away. Montreal. Cal Fleury's Montreal Canadiens won. Cal Fleury. Another defenseman we are talking about is going to be Cal Fleury. And he's another defenseman we are talking about. Can talk about Cal Fleury here because I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan here. Cal Fleury is a guy who can keep the puck. He's good defensively, really solid. And you know what? He's 22 and he has one NHL season. Played really for a while. What was it? 1920 season. For most of the year, and then he got sent down to the AHL Laval Rocket and never really got back there. So Cal Fleury could be a really great pick for sure. Absolutely. 20 in the chat here. Wow. Let's keep going here. Alright. What is next? Ottawa's next. So Cal Fleury will be the next Kraken for Montreal. We'll see what Ottawa has. Here we go. Ottawa Senators. Here we go. See what Ottawa picks. I mean, what Seattle picks from Ottawa. Yes, no Price. I agree with you. Glad they didn't take Price. Absolutely. Alright. Let's see who's going to be the next Ottawa. Who's going to be picked from Ottawa? No Price. I totally agree. I'm so happy they didn't pick Price because they picked Price. He's my favorite player, so it's hard to get rid of him. Alright, here we go for the Ottawa Senators. I know I like Fleury, but you know what? We have other defensemen. I can talk about that. You ready? Let's figure out who is going to be Ottawa Senators pick. Joey Daccord, a goalie, will be the Ottawa from Ottawa. Played pretty solid. There was some good plays by Joey Decord I really enjoyed, and he had that injury that out rest of the season he was out for. But he played against Montreal. I'm like, oh, we're gonna beat him. But it was tough. I remember we beat Ottawa, but it was like 2-1. It was a tough game. He's 24, 6'2", 197 pounds, and he's a solid player. And it'll be really interesting how that turns out. But going back to Fleury, oh well. Well, we have Norlindo, Struble, Romanov as young players, and of course some prospects that I talked about too. All right, here we go for Tampa Bay Lightning. Yanni Gourde for the Tampa Bay Lightning will be the pick. I'm not going to put that on until my second part of this. This is on my second page, so I won't put that up. Yanni Gourde is going to be playing. He's 29, undrafted. I thought he was like 27 a couple months ago. I was like, oh wow, he's 29. He's 5'9", 6 seasons in the NHL, 173. Really big key of why the Lightning won, especially that final. Gourde, Coleman, Goodrow, all three are going to be gone. But of course, Goodrow to the Rangers. So here we go. Let's find out who the next one is. Next. Toronto Maple Leafs up next. That's on my second screen, which I'll put it up after. Alright, here we go. What are the Leafs? The Inventing Rangers. Alright, here we go. The Leafs. Let's find out what the Leafs do. It's supposed to be Jared McCann. Who would it be? Jared McCann will be the pick. Jared McCann, that's the video they had. And Jared McCann will be a Seattle Kraken, goes from Pittsburgh to Toronto before the expansion draft deadline, and now he's been picked by the Kraken. They lose a good player. Yeah, they do. They even have him. Well, he was a great Toronto Maple Leafs for many years, right? I'm just joking. For like a couple of days, right? So we'll see how things go. That is Jared McCann from the Leafs. Next, they thought Clifford too was another option, but will be McCann. Great option, better option. Good job. All right, let's find out what's next. All right. All right. Alright, we'll find out after the commercial break. Next is Metropolitan Division. Metropolitan is next. Let's see. Hold on a sec. Let me just look. Okay. Metropolitan is next. So, just a little review what we have. Jimmy Lauzon, defenseman, goes to the Kraken from Boston. From the Sabres, they give up Will Borgen, a defenseman. From the Red Wings, they give up to the Kraken Dylan Czelowski. From the Panthers, they give up to the Kraken Chris Drigo. And then from Montreal, they give up Cale Fleury, a defenseman. And also for Ottawa Senators, they give up Joey Daccord. And for the Leafs, Jim McCann. And from the Lightning, Yanni Gourde. Picks for sure. That's what we have. So let's figure out what's going to be next. Will be the Metropolitan Division is next. Rangers, Islanders, Devils, teams like that will be next. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, yes, those teams. Carolina Hurricanes, those teams. Alright, let's figure out what's going to come up next. Let's keep commenting and like and subscribe. Let's keep going here. Let's figure out what's going to be the next one. Alright, we're just in commercial break waiting what's going to happen. No trades yet. And when the trades do come, I will put them on my top bar on my screen here so you can see it. So we don't lose the trades. No trades just yet. We're 8 picks in and no trades yet. Hopefully that's a trade very soon. It'd be very nice to see. See what a Metropolitan team does. Right, just waiting still like long commercials, my goodness. I'll be back in 1 second before the I'll be back before the commercial ends. Alright, we're back. Here we go. The next pick. Metropolitan Division. He said Carolina Panthers. You meant Carolina Hurricanes. Is next Carolina. Alright, here we go. Let's reveal who will be the Carolina Hurricanes pick. From Carolina Hurricanes, they pick Morgan Geekiek is going to be it. Very solid center. I really like Morgan Geeky down the middle. Has shown some good stuff, some offensive things, and he's fast. And he continues to grow for sure. He is a solid center. It's only 23, and he has a chance to be really solid. 23, 6'3", 192 pounds. We thought maybe Jake Bean could be another one. Niederreiter potentially. But Morgan Geeky is a really good pick. Absolutely. Getting a center like that, why not? Fast, why not? Columbus is next. Columbus. Here we go. Gavik Bayrufa will be the Bayrufa. Gavik Bayrufa will be the Columbus Blue Jackets, and for the Devils is next. Here we go. So for the Devils, all right. Nathan Bastian will be the New Jersey Devils, from the New Jersey Devils to the Kraken. Nathan Bastian is the next one. Nathan Bastian is a guy. The next one has good grit, bottom six player, really solid. 23, 6'4", brings some size and some, height to himself for sure. All right, we go on to now the Islanders. This one's supposed to be Jordan Eberle. We'll see how that turns out. Alright, here we go. Jordan Eberle. Supposed to be it. Jordan Eberle will be the New York Islanders pick. Jordan Eberle. And he's walking up on the stage now with the white Seattle Kraken jersey. Jordan Eberle is the next one. That's a nice road jersey. Really nice. I like that. Alright. Jordan Eberle is the next Seattle Kraken. Alright, New York Rangers is next. Here we go. Alright, we'll see what the Rangers give up to the Kraken. New York Rangers are up next. We'll see what they pick. From New York Rangers pick, Colin Blackwell is going to be from the Rangers to the Seattle Kraken. Very good last year, really solid with the New York Rangers. Really good last year. Really enjoyed what he brought, and really hard worker. And he brought a lot to the team for the Rangers last year. So be an interesting one for sure. 28. He's 28. 3 seasons in the AHL. 5'9", 190 pounds. Come on, we want to trade. Can we get a trade somewhere? Alright. Just trying to change things up here. Alright, let's see who's next. What happened to Joey DeCord? Did I lose that? Alright, there's a commercial break now. Arizona's next. Yeah, no trades yet. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, nothing just yet. We'll see how things turn out. Hold on a sec. I'm just changing things on my text here, so don't mind myself here. Alright. Yeah, no trades yet. Yeah. Well, we'll see if there's anything. I'm just surprised they didn't pick Max Domi. I was like, wow, they didn't pick Max Domi. $5 million 1 year. I thought, you can swap him at the deadline. You don't want him anymore, swap him. But guess not. This team could definitely make the playoffs next year. Think of that West Division. Anaheim, nope. San Jose, nope. Teams like that. Like the Sharks, no. San Jose is the Sharks. You kind of look at it like Coyotes, maybe top 3. Gold Knights, playoffs. Kraken, potentially playoffs. And then maybe Coyotes, maybe. It'd be interesting how that goes. We also have Canucks, Oilers, and Flames, so I think it's definitely a bit easier. Maybe the Oilers get in there for sure, and Kraken could be that third team. Could be really interesting how things turn out. Yeah, Remember when the California teams were solid? Yeah, the Sharks were really solid. The Ducks were. The Kings were all at once before the Golden Knights really came into existence. Really. Um, and then things change. But the Ducks are supposed to have a really good future. The Kings looking like they could actually start to contend for a playoff spot, not for the cup, for a playoff spot. They're definitely going to try to go at it against the Kraken for sure. So we'll see how things go. But the Sharks not anytime soon. The Ducks not yet, and the Flames sent for a rebuild for sure. Well, they're gonna have a lot of salary cap. Is the Kraken, and they're really gonna take advantage. Like, you really want a player coming to us with a big cap hit, you're gonna have to pay for it. You want us to move that? You want us to take that on, like a Tyler Johnson? Well, you gotta give us a high pick, high prospect, or high prospect and a high pick. Thank you. They're not just gonna take it on for free. Yeah, they could. The Kings definitely could make some noise next year. You have Byfield who probably can make his first NHL season as a rookie. Um, you have Turcotte, you have Keliev, you have guys like that for sure. Bjornford on defense. All right, next for the Coyotes, Arizona's next. Come on, we want to trade. We need a trade. Come on, something. Make sure you like and subscribe at this point. Alright. Space Needle is where Kevin Weeks is for the pick of the Coyotes pick. Alright, the Space Needle for Seattle. Alright, for Philadelphia Flyers. For actually the Flyers, they said. Oh wait, hold on a sec. When did I say Coyotes? They said Coyotes, but I guess not. It's gonna be the Flyers because we're still in the Metropolitan. Carson Soucy, 23-year-old, 6'2", 198 pounds. With Philadelphia, he was a young player. Can really have a breakout year next year. Really of a hot take here, but could be a big reward. All right, next for Pittsburgh. All right, Pittsburgh, no trades yet. Kind of disappointed at this point. All right, the first female scout is from for Seattle Kraken here. Feel like the Kraken, a lot of young players on the brink of breaking out. Yeah, there's a lot of guys like Czelowski, Fleury, Bastian, Geek. Definitely those guys. Alright, ready for the Penguins? I think this is a no-brainer. It's probably going to be Brennan Tanf, right? Alright, Pittsburgh. Brennan Tanf is a from Pittsburgh to the Kraken, and Brennan Tanf is here. Alright, Brennan Tanf is part of the Kraken. They're really gonna like this player. Absolutely. This is definitely gonna be a fan favorite, like I said. Yeah, he is. Tanf is gonna be solid for them. Of course, 29-year-old Brennan Tanf with the Kraken. Alright, ready for the next one. Capitals are next. Alright. Vitek Vanacek, goalie from the Capitals. Vitek Vanacek going to the Kraken. So Vitek Vanacek is the goalie to the Seattle Kraken. 25-year-old, 6'2". One season, they played him a lot. A boatload of games for Vitek Vanacek this season as a rookie. Next. Well, actually, next is the commercial break. We'll see what they pick next after this. Alright, just a commercial break at this point. Let's figure out what's next. Hopefully a trade, like I keep saying. Now I feel like there's won't be much of anything now. Alright, we're just waiting here for the next pick. Alright, we're just waiting here for what's next. Alright, we'll see what the Kraken pick next. After this commercial break we have. Alright, we're back. Alright, here we go. Central Division's next. Alright, October 23rd versus the Canucks at Climate Pledge Arena. It's going to be first home game, Canucks, and the Seattle Kraken is going to be your answer. This is going to be a rival. It's on 23rd on Saturday night. They're just showing the remodel of how things worked out for the Climate Pledge Arena. Go 90% done, 100% on opening night, they said, for the Climate Pledge Arena. Tyler Pitlick from Arizona. Tyler Pitlick will be the pick for the Arizona Coyotes. Tyler Pitlick. Tyler Pitlick, good player, fourth liner, really solid there, absolutely. Next. No trades, I'm disappointed so far for that. Alright. Next one will be Chicago. Let's see what they come up with. Try will be Nikita Zadorov. Another defenseman try. Oh, it's not gonna be Akita Sudorov. Alright, from the Chicago Blackhawks, John Quinnville is the pick. Quinnville, 25-year-old, 4 seasons already from the Blackhawks, 2 goals, 5 points, and 42 career NHL games. Still trying to get something started. Second cousin, actually, of head coach Joel Quinnville, of course, now with the Panthers, legend with the head coach of the Blackhawks. Alright, for the Avalanche, Jonas Donskoi is next. Jonas Donskoi is a pick. Jonas Donskoi, the right winger, will be the pick for the Avalanche. Really solid top 9 player, can score, do all that stuff. 29-year-old, 6 seasons in NHL, 6 feet tall. He was with the Sharks, Avalanche, $3.9 million contract. Really solid, affordable. Alright, next is Dallas. I know who this is going to be. I think we already know who this is going to be. It's probably going to be Jamie Alexiak. He signed that $4.6 million contract. Jamie Alexiak is the pick. The defenseman. Really big, solid defenseman. Shutdown guy. Massive defenseman. Can do a lot of stuff and can really just shut down things. He's on the stage now. It'll be number 6. Jamie Alexiak is the pick. Jamie Alexiak, massive player, 255 pounds, 6'5". Minnesota's next. It's probably going to be Carson Soucy. Jamie Alexiak is 255 pounds. Massive defenseman. Minnesota they select Carson Soucy. Another physical, big defenseman. Soucy, Alexiak, another big defenseman. Really interesting. Really solid third pair defenseman. I can see him playing the top four. Really solid. Carson Soucy is the next one. 26-year-old, 6'5", big defenseman. Really nice to have. Dave Hextall is going to go do the next pick. Soucy is a great addition for the Seattle as well. As a Wild fan, I think he was a small pick. Yeah, he's definitely a fantastic pick. Soucy's a fantastic player. 6'5", and then you have Alexiak, tall and big, 255 pounds. First two lines, fantastic. Pacific Division will be next. Alright, let's see what's next. Just waiting here for the commercial break to end. Be right back 1 sec. Alright, here we go. Commercial break almost done. Let's see what's the next pick from the West Division. So some really good picks here. No trades just yet. I'm kind of doubting any trades will happen so far. All right. We're back. Expansion draft continues. Nashville's next. All right. 5 defensemen were picked. Protected. Only 2 were protected for forward. So there's a lot of forward options. This should be Young Crook. Should be the next one. Young Crook. Part of the Seattle Kraken have picked Young Crook from Predators. All right, let's keep going. Young Crook, very productive player. Plays pretty solid. Top 6, you can put him in. Top 9, 29-year-old, 5'11". 10 plus goals the last 6 seasons. Solid there. You can play him on second, third line. Be pretty solid. Blues are next. This should probably be Vince Dunn, but we'll see. Vince Dunn. Seattle picks Vince Dunn. Great puck-moving defenseman. Really good, solid defenseman with puck moving. The Blues want to get rid of done the whole season. Rumors about all that stuff. 24-year-old, and now he's part of Seattle. Winnipeg, next. Mason Appleton from Winnipeg goes to Seattle. "25-year-old, really solid, skilled playmaker on the wing, top 9 player. Definitely could play in the top 6. Last division, the Western Division. The Kraken, or the Ducks are next. See who they pick. It's going to be Hayden Fleury, the brother of Cal Fleury. Hayden Fleury, yes. Older brother Hayden Fleury over Cal Fleury. Both of them on the same team. Hayden Fleury is the pick. And Hayden Fleury is on the stage now. Did the Kraken take Gord from Tampa? Yes. Yes, they did. They took Gord. Absolutely. So we have the Floyd brothers on the Kraken. Draft build almost done. Pacific Division continues. We'll be continuing just a commercial break. We'll be right back. So you can continue. If you want to comment, you can comment in the below here. Like and subscribe. Let's keep going here. We're at 430 subs. Yes, someone subscribe. Good job. Who would like to comment? Any questions about these players? Alright. Ready for the Pacific Division is next. Alright, let's find out what's next after this commercial break. Let's keep going. We have 430 likes. 430 subs, sorry. And we have a couple likes here. 7 likes. Let's keep going. Alright, let's continue with this expansion draft now. The next pick. Calgary. One of the biggest players out here. Supposed to be Mark Giordano. Let's figure it out. Mark Giordano is the pick. There you go. The biggest name out there. One of the biggest names. Mark Giordano goes to the Kraken. Yes. There you go. What a player he is. Norris Trophy winner a couple years ago. Great player. He is turning 38, but he's still a very solid player. 37, he's waiting up at 38 very soon. There you go. Is he coming to the stage? Yes, he is. He's coming to the stage. There we go. Got Mark Giordano. All right, Mark Giordano, part of the part of the Seattle Kraken. All right. Mark Giordano is the next Seattle Kraken. All right, next. The Oilers is next. Edmonton is next. I think we all know this one's going to be Adam Lauzon from the Edmonton Oilers. Signed that deal, $4 million, 4 years. And Alexiak. You have Soucy out there. Top 3 defensemen right there. You have Giordano in the mix too. What a great top 4 that is. Absolutely. It could be Lauzon, Dunn, like Alexiak, Czelowski, or Alexiak, Lauzon, Czelowski. Oh, man. Lauzon. It could be Lauzon, Dunn, Giordano, Alexiak, Lauzon, and Czelowski, or Lauzon. It's gonna be so interesting how things go. Alright, alright. Next for LA. Curtis McDermott is another defenseman. More like a 7th defenseman. Not gonna do much for you, but he's a big, tough defenseman. But he is 6'5". Wow. You got some top defensemen, tough, big defensemen on the Kraken now. Just saying, McDermott is your guy. Another 6'5". You have 6'5" with McDermott, you have 6'5" with Carson Soucy. You have some guys big, tough. Alexiak, tough. Giordano, experience. Fantastic. Got some puck moving too. Done. Alright, next is the Sharks. Alexander True goes from the Sharks to the Kraken. True's 24, 6'5". You have guys who are big, tough, massive on this team between the defense, the offense. You have that a lot for sure. To be really solid down the middle. One more team. One more team. Here we go. No trades, it looks like, whatsoever. The final pick. Here we go. The owners come to the Seattle owners give out the last pick here. Last one is going to be the Vancouver Canucks. And the Canucks will select, the Canucks former player, now Kraken, is going to be Cole Lynn. It will be the last one. Cole Lind is the last one. 22-year-old, 6'1", one season in the NHL, but has a lot of potential, can do some good stuff, and can have definitely a breakout year next year. So we'll see how things turn out for them, for sure. Here we go. Make sure you like and subscribe. Don't forget to do that. And they got all the some of the players, I should say, out there. The draft board is all set and full. We know exactly who's going where. We'll see what happens, who gets traded, who gets moved. Like I said, we'll see what they do. What do they add? Free agency, draft, there's some Matt Beniers. What's going to be? So we'll find out. Alright, that is it. That is it for the expansion draft. The ones we have, just go over really quickly what we had. We have Hayden Fleury go from the Ducks to the Kraken, Tyler Pitlick, Jamie Lauzon. Of course, Hayden Fleury was a defenseman. Pitlick, good bottom fourth player, bottom six, I should say, fourth line guy. Lauzon, solid top four defenseman. Borkman could be a third pairing defenseman or seventh defenseman. Could be interesting how you do with him. Mark Giordano could be like your captain. 1 year left, really could have a massive influence on the Kraken for sure. Morgan Geeky is an interesting one. I think he's going to have a breakout season from Carolina. Next is John Quinnville. He's going to be an interesting one for sure. John Quinnville could play next year in the NHL, AHL maybe. From the Colorado Avalanche, Jonas Donskoi, really solid, top 9 guy, can give you points, goals, assists, points. He's not a franchise guy, but he's a depth piece. Perfect example of a depth piece is Jonas Donskoi. Next is Bay Reether. Bay Reether is a defenseman. He's probably gonna be a seventh defenseman, just to put it out there. Next is Jimmy Alexiak, 4.6 million for 5 years. He's gonna be there for a long time. When you see 4.6, he's probably like, I'm not getting that anywhere else. Not even free agency. I'm going to Seattle, and he signs with Seattle, and he's gonna be a solid 255-pound defenseman. He's gonna be solid, shutting down players for sure. Czelowski from the Red Wings. He's a great puck-moving defenseman. I think they're gonna really try to use him. Really try to use him as much as you can. Get something out of him. I think he's going to be a solid pickup. See how he does. But he has a lot of potential for sure. From the Oilers, who he also has signed, Adam Lauzon has signed a $4 million 4-year deal. He's a solid defenseman. Another guy can be really solid. This defense is just looking so good. In goal for from Florida, Chris Driedel, he has signed his contract. He's going to be there with the Kraken. Very solid. Why not? Chris Driedel is going to be a solid player. From LA is Curtis McDermott there. Big guy, 6'5". Just like Carson Soucy there too. Another solid player. But McDermott doesn't have the skill and the talent. Soucy has top 4 potential right there. Nice to have that. Cal Fleury, does he get a chance? You know, Montreal never really gave him a chance. Last year, didn't have much of a chance. The other year, he did. But then, that was his rookie season, that was it. But definitely he's going to have a massive chance to be with the Kraken. Next one, from the Nashville Predators, Young Crook. Left winger, can play second, third line. Really solid. Definitely, he gets 10 goals the last 6 seasons straight. He might get you 10, 15 goals. We'll see how things go. Next, for the New Jersey Devils, they give up Nathan Bastian. Nathan Bastian is that tough, gritty guy on the bottom 6. Definitely can be really solid. Absolutely. From the New York Islanders, it's Jordan Eberle. Jordan Eberle is a very solid top 6 winger. Can score. Used to be at the Oilers. Was with the Islanders last more than a couple of years. 3-4 years. Been very good. And new team for him. So we'll see how things go. From the Rangers, Colin Blackwell. Really good season last year. Really solid. And he could really do a good job. He doesn't stop. He keeps going. And from the Ottawa Senators, we have, from the Ottawa Senators, Joey Daccord. Joey Daccord is the pick. Alright, moving on to the other ones, as we have. Hold on a sec, let me go to the other ones. The other ones we have is, we talked about, okay, here we go. Mason Appleton from the Jets. Great top 9 player. He can play in the first, third, second, third line on the right side. Does some really good stuff. Great playmaker, absolutely. Also, from now the Blues, Vince Dunn, great puck-moving guy. You have some really shut-down guys on that blue line. Alexia. You know, you have other guys, Lauzon, big guys, Soucy, McDermott, like those guys. You need a puck-moving defenseman, you get that in Vince Dunn, there you go. Let's see who else, who'd I not, Vitek Vanacek is the other goalie. So you have Daccord, Chris Driedel, and then you have Vitek Vanacek, the Russian 25-year-old, with 21, 10, and 4, 269 goals against, average 908 save percentage. They gave him a boatload of games on the Capitals, but he's now part of the Kraken, and he's going to be solid. He can be probably that 1-2 punch with Driedel, Vanacek. Next is Brandon Tanf from the Pittsburgh Penguins. He can play really. He has that sandpaper to himself. He can be a fan favorite, absolutely. And I know a lot of Kraken fans are going to really enjoy that, absolutely. From the Philadelphia Flyers, Carson Soucy. He's a 25-year-old restricted free agent. Did not score a point in 7 of his NHL games with the Flyers, mostly on the taxi squad. But he could be a guy that if you can figure out and have him turn out really well, that might be just an underrated player that no one has talked about. Remember, the Kraken have been really deep diving into these players a lot, so you never know what they can pull out these gems, absolutely. From the Toronto Maple Leafs, Jared McCann. J.R. McCann was traded from Pittsburgh to the Toronto Maple Leafs with Phil Pollen during a 7th-round pick. Well, he doesn't stay in Toronto very long, does he? As now he's part of the Seattle Kraken. A really good player, can get you a lot of good solid points. He might get you 30, 40 points in a season. Exactly what the Seattle wants. And he's going to be good. Absolutely. Moving on to now. Did I get them all? Will Borkin, yep. I got them all. Okay, that's all of them. So that's what we have. And what a great pick this is going to be. So, we'll see what trades they do. There could be some trades that they get done. Move some guys out, add some other guys they need. Maybe down the middle they work on, trying to get some other guys in there. Maybe they add some other players they want. Free agencies out there. They actually, I don't think they use much cap. Are they saying how much cap? Hold on a sec. The team is together. They have $28 million in cap. 52 million is what they're at right now. So they have $28.9 million in cap. What will they use that for? Does the Lightning say, "Hey Kraken, we'll give hey Ron Francis, I'll give you, can you take Tyler Johnson? We'll give you a really solid prospect and a really high pick. Here you go. Thank you so much." Does that happen? What happens there? Does another team come out there and try to do something? I thought there was a chance that the Sabres were to get rid of Kyle Pozo. That didn't happen, so we'll see what happens, but trade should start to happen. This is the end of the stream of the Seattle expansion draft, and thank you for watching. This is NHL News Sports. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're at now 430 subs, and we're at this point, 7 likes. So very good, thank you. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment, share, all that stuff, and more videos out here. Expansion draft. We also have the NHL draft coming. When's the NHL draft? Hold on a sec. NHL draft should be the date, the 23rd and the 24th. So Friday starts the draft, everyone. So yeah, we have a tight schedule here for sure. So thanks for watching. The 23rd and 24th. 23rd, first round pick. The first round. 2 through 7 is the 24th. So thanks for watching this NHL News Sports. And I will see you in the next video stream, because we do have the draft. That would probably